The 2011 census indicates that the community of Imizamo Yethu at Hout Bay in the Cape Peninsula is home to at least 15,000 residents. As one of the poorer areas in Cape Town, it is particularly vulnerable to disasters. A 2017 fire saw over 3,500 homes destroyed, displacing about 15,000 people. Temporary residential structures erected by the city in 2017 remain today.
You can see these houses at the back, they were built more than 10 years ago, after a disaster. They were made to be temporary. First, people are not supposed to be living in places in a place like this, because this would be identical to where they were staying before. So we have not prevented, we have not protected the people again after the disaster. So if these international frameworks, when they are adopted within countries, there is also an implementation protocol that comes, which includes what must not be done.
One of the international frameworks that Maswime is referring to is the recently tabled G20 Disaster Risk Reduction, or DRR, Working Group's Ministerial Declaration. The declaration is informed by this working group's 6 priority areas that include addressing inequalities, reducing vulnerabilities, and global coverage of early warning systems. Chair of the G20 Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group is Corporate Governance and Traditional Affairs Minister Nkosini Hlabisa.
It called upon all the G20 members to work together in terms of mobilizing the funding to ensure that we restore better and at the earliest in case disaster occurs. But more than anything, a priority was given in ensuring on resilience infrastructure that can withstand any kind of disaster, to ensure that no one is left behind. A priority was agreed to be given to the vulnerable group, the people living with disabilities, our women and our youth.
Hlabisa's Australian counterpart unpacked some of the natural disasters faced by both countries.
Australia, like South Africa, experiences a whole range of natural disasters. From our perspective, it's really important that the G20 take a leadership role, and this Ministerial Declaration absolutely makes sure that each country acknowledges that we all have a shared responsibility to reduce risk for our communities. Most importantly, this commitment means that we're all going to go back to our own countries with action plans on how we can make sure that we've got disaster risk reduction in place.
The G20 Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group's priority areas that include the establishing of global coverage of early warning systems and nature-based solutions will come under the spotlight at the 2025 G20 Summit in Johannesburg. Thando Ndunja, SABC News in Cape Town.